Damn. On his day off, though? And they fired him after the players' meeting, so he wasn't even able to address the players one last time? That's messed up. But it is reality for Chip Kelly because if you are unaware, he has officially been fired as Eagles head coach. I mean, with all those idiotic personnel moves Chip Kelly has made, how long did he expect to really last in Philadelphia? I mean, he knew this day was coming, right? Or did he think, I defeated Belichick and the Patriots? That's gotta guarantee me at least another year in Philadelphia. Sorry, Chip. It didn't. Welcome back to the Best Damn Sports Blog. Back again to talk NFL with you guys. The specific topic is Chip Kelly. Oh, Chip Kelly. When you have a Bill Belichick-like arrogance, but have accomplished nothing similar to Marvin Lewis, it's only so long before you get the rug pulled from under you. Especially when you make the poor decisions Chip Kelly made personnel-wise. All out of his own arrogance, thinking he's a step ahead, that he's bringing innovation to the NFL, when in actuality, everything he thought that is quote-unquote innovative that he brought, we've seen before in some sort of fashion. Now, I will say this. Chip Kelly, he was not a complete failure in Philadelphia. He led them to 2 10-win seasons. Made it to the playoffs with Nick Foles at quarterback when he threw 27 touchdowns just to 2 interceptions. I tip my hat to that. No playoff wins. But Chip Kelly, when it came to personnel decisions, that's when everything went south, especially how he handled the Riley Cooper situation as well. Also, don't forget about how the Deshaun Jackson departure took place. With Philadelphia leaking info that Deshaun Jackson had quote-unquote gang ties. Defaming this man. That's not respectable at all. And that's sort of where Chip Kelly ultimately went wrong in Philadelphia, is the fact that I just think the players don't like him and don't respect him. I mean, we've heard what LaShawn McCoy has had to say about Chip Kelly all season. I don't think it's just sour grapes. I believe Chip Kelly is not relatable, nor does he try to be. And also, that's the difference between a college coach and the NFL. You have to really try to relate to your players and show them respect. As a college coach, not so much. Because in college, you have all the power. You can relinquish a scholarship in a heartbeat and replace the player in a second. College coaches run things. Players are pawns, indentured servants to those coaches who make millions of dollars. That's where Chip Kelly would thrive with his type of attitude, his type of arrogance. I think he's built for the college game. But what's funny is he came in as this college guru type of coach, but he didn't win any titles at Oregon. Nada. In the NFL, no playoff wins. And yes, he is 26-21, which is above 500. But when you look into that record deeper, during his tenure in Philadelphia, the Eagles were just 9-14 against teams 500 or better, which is far below average. And I believe is a more telling stat than his overall 26-21 record, because the 9-14 lets you know just how well Chip Kelly's Eagles did against top competition in the NFL. And they were mediocre at best. 5 games under 500. That's not 100% indictment on him. But those are still the facts. And when it comes to Chip Kelly getting another opportunity in the NFL, if I'm an owner, I would only allow him the chance at being my head coach. No personnel power at all. He displayed with his Nick Foles for Sam Bradford, who cost more money swap. With this swap of DeMarco, who is not fit more for a system than Shady McCoy swap. Getting rid of Deshaun Jackson, as well as Jeremy Maclin not wanting to pay him. Chip Kelly, who's supposed to be an offensive guru, made poor offensive personnel decisions. Therefore, I would not give him that power of my franchise if I was said owner. And to be honest, I would look elsewhere for an NFL head coach other than Chip Kelly for the time being. His arrogance is just a little too much. It's off-putting, and it screams entitlement when he has no right to feel entitled. At Oregon, you won no national titles. During your Eagles tenure, no playoff wins. And what is even more important and a bigger factor into why I would look elsewhere, at least for the time being, is it sort of looks like black players, or a lot of black players, I should say, just don't respect Chip Kelly. And if at the least you can't even command respect of your players because you make it hard to be relatable, then it's going to be the same in any other situation in the NFL. Newsflash, there are more black players than any other race in the NFL. So regardless of what team he is on, that fact is avoidable. And for that reason, the college game is best suitable for Chip Kelly. He can be as arrogant as he wants. He can be as off-putting as he wants. And he can be unrelatable as he wants to his players because he holds all the power in college. And that's what suits Chip Kelly best. In the NFL, without getting results, you can't prance around with your chest out like you're Phil Jackson when you're only producing what Mike D'Antoni did. But as a college coach, now that's a different story.